built in T-Boone Pickens' finest. Welcome to Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Cowboys, where the paddle people are ready to open up a can. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the West Virginia Mountaineers taking on the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So West Virginia's offense will take the field first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man.
Breaks into the open. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Catch in the middle, it's Sexton. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on third. Pressure coming. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. So Oklahoma State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country. But
there he goes! Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Back to throw, it's Freeman. Unleashes one. Got his man to the left. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. It's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quick release on the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Cowboys line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And they wanted it all on third down, but now... with fourth down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Dead center perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Rides to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. What a cut. Now he's loose. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. Out of the gun. The inside handoff. Looking for a crease. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that foot.
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Now from inside the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Rock. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Rock. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Mountaineers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. A lot of we are's inside that stadium today. Penn State is running away with things, and that offense looks unstoppable. They're up 14 over Nebraska. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. To the air. It's Freeman. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Pugh. Finally picks up the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pugh. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Dances away. On the move at the 30. Turning it on. And he's finally down, sliding in safely after the huge pickup. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Absolutely center cut. That brings him to within 1.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. They'll leave it with him. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for them.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the outside. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, West Virginia.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. Breaks into the open. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. The Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. give to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Under fire. That's reeled in. It's Sexton. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Mountaineers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Sexton. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 2nd and goal for the offense. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, West Virginia. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Number 88.
Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Quarterback on the keeper. Keeps it himself and gets the first. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Freeman. Makes the grab. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
That's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Quickly complete. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. It's good. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. The give on the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up of 5 to the 23. The Mountaineers want to move quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Now on 1st down from the 28.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down, intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Bunch formation for these receivers. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the air, it's Freeman. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Try to barge their way in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking to fire. Trying to find the end zone, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Figueroa. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Grab near the marker. It's Figueroa.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half if that field goal had been good. Still down by 6. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
The Mountaineers will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They'll open the second half with a run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The run from the shotgun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a team.
Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
Yeah, and I love the timing routes. A nice curl route, great throw, and then catch the ball, get north-south, and get some good yards after the catch.
Finds the tight end. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll go to the ground. Fights off a defender. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cowboys are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. He leaves it with his back. There he goes. Past the sticks and still on his feet. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Under fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
He's open on the right. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The Mountaineers are on the move. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Working that left side. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, West Virginia.
Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And the try is no good. Boy, that field goal really could have helped the mental health, but it's still a 13-point game. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They're dealing with a second and long. Got his man quickly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. Wants to return it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Complete to start this drive. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sexton. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Give to the running back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to them and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Here comes the heat. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. So the intentional grounding call will be a loss of down, and now it's fourth down. And the Mountaineers will. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
And his throw is incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Looking to throw, it's Freeman. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The running back and leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. He's got the back in the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Gilliam. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, up. Just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Well, the good news is you got the first down running it there on second and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the fourth quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion? On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll run it from the gun. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here? Oh, he's got some space. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Rides the back and leaves it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's Freeman. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
He'll pull it down and run. Powers through the defender. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Pugh. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Pugh. Pistols firing. Touchdown Cowboys. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
It'll be third and long. Motion from the back. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Figueroa. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Trying to keep this drive alive. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
You know, this guy just has a nose for getting first downs. That's a big risk and gamble there on fourth down, middle of the field. But this guy we've seen in this...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it.
Here we go.
Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Back to pass, it's Freeman. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way.